All right, team, here we are, Unit 4, Lesson 8, the sort of moment we've all been waiting for, multiplying 2 by 2 digit numbers using the area model. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm pumped. I know you guys did a little bit of work with this during day of practice, and we're just going to come back to it today and make sure that we're clear and concrete on what we're asking kiddos to do. So again, we're back in the standard 4.MBT.5. We know that we've done some work on multiplying 4 digits by 1 digit numbers. Today we're doing the additional work on 2 by 2 digit numbers, specifically in the area model. So let's actually dive right into the problem of the day. All right, so you know what comes next. This is actually one of the more rigorous problems. It's based in a story problem, and those scholar math academic habits are crucial before anything else. I will continue to model this for you because it has to be a habit for both you as the teacher and the kiddos. Bill is baking cupcakes for his class. He wants to use 22 sprinkles on each cupcake for his class. If he has 16 scholars in his class and each will get 1 cupcake, how many total sprinkles will he need? So as I go back through and reread, I know that he wants 22 sprinkles on each. That means it's my amount in each group. He has 16 scholars in the class. That is my number of groups. And my big question is, how many sprinkles will he need? Let me go ahead and label that. Just so I'm clear, I'm going to do my knowns and unknowns chart. What do I know? I know 22 in each group. What else do I know? I know 16 groups. What am I trying to find? How many total sprinkles needed? That's what I'm trying to find. So what's my big task today? Let me just go ahead and jot my task down here. Find total sprinkles. Again, it's a habit. This particular unit lays this out for you quite frequently for the kids to actually pause and now do the representation, but we won't always have that. They just need to get in the habit of it. I know it's multiplication. My go-to is number of groups times amount in each group gives me my product or my total. All right, let's check the KU chart and my jots to see if I've got any information here that I can use. Do I have a jot for the number of groups? Yes, my jot for number of groups is 16. Do I have a jot for the amount in each group? Yes, my jot for the amount in each group is 22. And what am I trying to find? My total. So here's where I want to actually trip us up just a little bit. When we think about the commutative property of multiplication, remember that these numbers can be flipped. And so in this actual story problem, the numbers were flipped. So let me push myself and my representation. I actually want to represent it the way it's written. I want to do 22, which is my amount in each group, times 16, which is my number of groups, gives me also my product or total. Both of these equations are accurate, and we have to have kids to start to get familiar with the fact that the equations can flip. You're going to see actually later in today's lesson that they're going to have to evaluate another scholar's work, and that scholar potentially may have flipped. They're also going to have to evaluate, find the matching equation, if you will. And the equation that's correct isn't actually groups times amount in each group, it's flipped. So we want to make sure scholars get at bats with both ways. Okay, so now that I'm working with 22 times 16, this particular lesson plan gives you a grid so scholars can start to visualize what we're talking about. So I want to try to find 22 in each group and 16 groups. Let's see what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Whoa! It's actually the whole grid. Okay, so that's 22 sprinkles. Now I want to do that times 16 cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whoa! 16 cupcakes. All right. Whew. So let me just make a whole big, man, these numbers are getting pretty big. In fact, they're getting a little too big to multiply. But I can find a more friendly number. I don't know what's going on, guys. My camera thing keeps popping off. I'm just going to keep the video going. But I can